Greetings from Leadville, Colorado. Did you know that Leadville, and I'm reading this for context, is the highest incorporated city in North America at 10,152 feet above sea level? And it's surrounded by 14ers, which is, I don't know, mountaineer talk for 14,000 foot peaks. We're high up here. It's all good. It's all good. I'm staying at this really sweet place called the Majestic that I found on Airbnb. It's actually again, I'm reading this just to make sure I got it right, an 1880s Victorian home that's been restored and has 5 private rooms. And it's almost like a bed and breakfast, like minus the breakfast. It's awesome. It was a really beautiful drive here, and it's very moody right now with the weather, but it's just gorgeous mountain scenery. I'm going to take you into town tomorrow, but right now I want to show you around this amazing Airbnb, and then I'll tell you a little bit more about what brought me here. Alright, here's the Majestic from the outside. It's beautiful. I love how it's painted. It's just so sweet. I keep saying that. I don't mean it to sound condescending. It just feels that way. I like this. Friends welcome. Relatives by appointment. But look here. This property's been placed on the National Register of Historic Places. And now we have to figure out why. This place is too, I don't want to call it cute. That feels dishonorable somehow. But it's sweet. It's really sweet. Looks like I'm one of 2 people staying here. Here's my room, is the parlor room. It's just, I love they provide slippers. Come on. Look. I haven't even looked all in here. I feel like I'm the only one here, but I'm trying to be quiet just in case I'm not. This is like the common area. They've got books and games, and I have to read up on, I know there's like historical. Oh, there's the other suite. You can't see it. It's too dark. Oh my gosh, this kitchen is darling. Look, coffee and tea. Ooh, I should bring my mug in. I suppose I could use one of their mugs. That's the first thing I'm like, oh, I could bring my mug in. Very nice. Look at this kitchen. It's incredible. Oh, wow. It feels like you're staying in somebody's home, but it also has like a boutique feeling. Oh, and there's a hot tub and a swing out there. So nice. Look at this stove. Is this the hot water boiler? That looks like an antique. Mixed recycling. Lots of information. This stove, it's reminding me of my great-grandma. This fridge is for guest use. Of course we have to look in the fridge. Oh, there's some eggs, some butter, anything in the freezer. You know, these are the things you do. You snoop in the refrigerator, right? It says it's for guest use, so it's okay. Lots of keys. I don't know, do they live here? I'm not sure if like the hosts live upstairs or not. But it's epic. There's different hallways that have the different rooms. Oh, there's the upstairs. I'm not gonna go up there because that feels like it's not for me. But yeah, oh, I love it. Are we getting a sense of just how amazingly lovely this place is? I'm so glad I found this. Just on Airbnb. And there's, looks like the powder room. I love it. Games, maps, tours and such. Very sweet. I'm guessing you can turn on the fireplace. It's actually pretty chilly here. It's like 40 degrees. I wasn't expecting that in June, but oh yeah, it's a gas fireplace. So you could turn it on. And here, I'll show you my room. So I'm in the parlor, and you'll know why I picked it in a second. It's a little dark. I'm going to leave my door open because it's just like a little dark. Let me bump up the white balance just a little bit more. There we go. Huge bed. cozy nook with chairs. My stuff's all on the ground, so I'm trying to strategically not show you that. Another gas fireplace, which I will totally be taking advantage of. Window to the side yard, it looks like. And sweet little coat rack. It's like a wardrobe situation, right? Then wait till you see. This looks like, oh, cute. It's going to be like a really cute little bathroom. Oh, bam! What is this bathtub? It's huge, right? You could fit like bath, party of 3? I don't know, right? Anyway, I'm real excited. I'm here for 2 nights, so I get to kind of settle in a little bit. And, yeah, fun times. I've always wanted to visit Colorado. And there's just so much you could pick from. It's hard to know where to narrow it down. And I'm sure you could spend a lifetime just exploring one state. Not even just this state, but like, you know, at any rate. I've mentioned before, I love following Kara and Nate, who are big time travel YouTubers. And they have these friends that live here. And I've seen them do adventures with them. I've seen them visit this town. So it always kind of like stuck in my head that maybe one day I'd want to come visit Leadville because it just looked interesting and why not? So when I was looking for an Airbnb to stay at while I was here, I happened upon this picture of this really beautiful room, and then I noticed the bathtub, and I was like, okay, sign me up. And then it's just like, I didn't know it in advance, but it turns out that this is the Airbnb that those friends of Kara and Nate own. Like, this is their Airbnb. They're not here. Like, it's, you know, I'm not like hobnobbing with them or anything, but it's just like, it's one of those small world moments where things just kind of connect. Anyway, I'm very grateful to be here. I went and got some delicious pizza just across the street from this, I think it's called High Mountain Pies. You know what? It is the most delightful crust I've ever had on a pizza. And that includes pizza I've had in Italy. So it's 10 out of 10 recommend. 10 out of 10 recommend. Now I'm just basically, it's pretty late. It's going on, well, it's late for me. It's like 7:15, but that feels late. I'm gonna run that big beautiful bath and relax and get to bed early. And then tomorrow I've booked a kayaking tour. I'm hoping the weather cooperates. I think I'm the only person on the tour, which is fine. I would prefer if there were other people too, because I feel like it's a little bit more fun that way, and it's also you know, it's a good way for me to interact with people. But the tour guide will be there, so I won't be there by myself kayaking down an alpine lake. This is me kayaking, by the way. Nope. Anyway, so I'll bring you along for that for sure. Hopefully the weather holds. There's some really nice hikes that leave right from there, so I might... The kayaking trip takes up like half the day, but then I have a little time to maybe just hike just a little bit around, and then I'd like to... I did walk up and down the town while I was waiting for my pizza to be ready. It's not a very big town, but it's very sweet. Everything was closed already, so I'd like to have some time to walk around tomorrow and explore a little bit more and go in and out of the shops and whatnot. Get some coffee from the local shop and all that jazz. So I'm looking forward to taking you with me for tomorrow's adventures. I'm going to relax and just pack it in tonight, like I said. But yeah, we'll get to it tomorrow and see what kind of adventures we can get into up here in Leadville. 10,000 feet. That's pretty high up. Like, this isn't like I've hiked to this. Like, I'm staying here. I don't know. I come from Chicago, where it's flat city, so these are the things. All right, we'll see you whatever direction. I'll see you tomorrow. Good morning. I'm sorry about the steering wheel. I left my big camera behind, so I'm filming on my phone. But it's a beautiful sunny morning in Leadville. It is a whopping 37 degrees, a little chilly. Snow is predicted. It's all good though, because you know why? I'm a happy camper. I slept like a rock. I had the best night sleep. I woke up early. I did my yoga. I did my meditation, And then I got a phone call right after I finished all that up from so I mentioned yesterday I had signed up through Airbnb Experiences to do a kayak tour. I noticed I was the only person on the tour too, so I mentioned that yesterday, I think. Anyway, I got a call early this morning from them that they were canceling because of a prediction of lightning in the area. And even if it's not certain, they don't want to take that risk. Being on the middle of an alpine lake with lightning is not good. So I totally understand. I'm a little bummed to miss it. But I'll do things like that other places. Maybe one day I'll come back here and do it again. They were very, very sweet about it, and obviously refunded my experience and all that. So it is what it is. It's one of those things. However, I'm not letting that deter me, because to me on the radar it looks like it's pretty clear right now. It's just after 8. So I'm actually gonna go to the place where we were gonna kayak, Twin Lakes. It's only about a 20-minute drive, and I'm gonna do a little hike there. And there's 2 hikes I can do. There's a short one, or I can extend it longer. So depending on what the weather looks like, how I'm feeling about it, I might do the short one, I might do the long one. We'll see. It's sunny now. Like I said, I want to take advantage. It's beautifully clear. I can see the mountains around. But first, I'm going to pop into this little local coffee shop and get myself some breakfast. So let's do that. Stopping into this cute place. Get some breakfast. There's this town. We're going to come explore later. It's nice and sunny now, though. Maybe I should pan while it's nice and sunny. It's so cute. It reminds me a lot of Eureka in Montana, which I really enjoyed that town too. I love it. Okay, I got a veggie quiche, which looks fantastic, and I got oat milk mocha. We can taste that. It's nice and warm. It's chilly, but you know what? I have everything I could possibly. I have like winter clothes in this car, so if need be, I can change into a warmer jacket, different layers, different pants, like whatever. So I'm gonna eat this and then get up there. I want to get up there while it's still clear, and let's go hiking. Onward. Okay, well that was a little bit more of an adventure than I was anticipating, because I don't know what Google coordinates that I originally put in for my directions, but they did not take me to the right place. But I did film a bit of that. That road was beautiful. It was like a walk. I mean, the road wasn't in beautiful shape, but the journey, you could see all the mountains and it was just beautiful. So I don't mind having had that detour, and luckily I figured it out before I got too deep down that dirt road. But I was able to get myself to the right place. I'm the only one in the parking lot, but I noticed a lot of people kind of dispersed camping here by the it's like these little channels that feed into the lake. I can see the lake straight ahead, and yeah, there is a pretty ominous looking little cloud, but it's not a big cloud. So I think we're gonna be okay. Like I said, I might just do the short one, which is just a few miles. And of course I can always turn back if I ever just feel like I need to come back. But I have all my kit and caboodle. No bathroom at this trailhead, but the nature. The woods are your bathroom if you treat them nicely. Anywho, I don't know if it's buggy here, but I'm just preparing. That was a lot. It's says it's 40 degrees. It feels much warmer than that. So I've got I'm a mess. Did I put this on backwards? Yes, you did. I've got my layers. I've got pants on, but they're quick dry pants in case it rains. And I've got my windbreaker I'm probably going to start out with. And I'm going to bring my, I don't think I need my rain pants. I'm just going to bring my rain jacket in my bag and the rain cover for my pack. And I have some snacks, and I'll fill up my water bladder, and we'll just do what we can do. Okay, here we go. All right, well, here we are. Apparently there's some, I read in the reviews of this trail, actually, there's some historical buildings and things, so it's just, we're gonna have it's a beautiful day. Look how pretty. I imagine though that ominous looking stuff is probably what the kayak tour guide was worried about. So it's far enough away right now, I feel like I'm fine. I don't know what direction it's moving. But yeah, wouldn't want to be on top of that mountain right now. That looks ominous. Oh my gosh, it's so peaceful. I don't see anybody else, but I see some fresh tracks on the trails, so I'm guessing there's people ahead of me. I love these kinds of trails that kind of weave in and out of forest, but right on the cusp of a lake with some mountains in the background. It's just, ooh, it is pretty. Try not to trip while I'm showing you the view. Look at all these felled trees. Fallen, I don't know. They're old, obviously, but it's the thing with mountains. The trees just come sliding down when they are done. It's definitely getting darker. From as far as I can tell from my weather map, it's further back over a different peak called Mount Massive. I'm not on a peak, by the way. And Mount Elbert, which I'm looking at right in front of me, it's not over. But I don't know how accurate, like how real time that radar is. It's so pretty. Oh, I'm enjoying myself. I'm almost at the end of like this easy, like the whole thing is easy. This is not a hard trail. It's definitely accessible. But I'm almost at the end of the first leg, I guess, and I have to decide if I want to venture on or not. I love this little aspen. Is this an aspen? I think. Just like in the middle of the trail. Look. Okay, it's not gonna. Hold on. Look at that. Do you see it? I believe, if I'm not mistaken, that peak right in front of us is Mount Elbert, 14,400 and some odd feet, and the one behind it is Mount Massive, but I don't know. But it is lovely. It's so pretty. Now you can kind of see that's where we came from, like over there. It's beautiful. There's actually a really big, ominous looking cloud above us too. We're gonna keep going. I think we're okay. But yeah, just lovely. I just stumbled upon this area. I don't know if this is like marking something special or a native or what, but that's a really nice pre-built fire right there. A really nice spot. This would be a nice spot to camp. Look, nice level spot. Okay, back to the trail. Did you see, like, I saw these logs just obviously, I don't know, it just felt like an arrow saying come down here. So I did. Look at this beautiful spot. Ooh, it is pretty. Oh, it's getting darker and darker. But it is beautiful. Oh my gosh. Well, there's another peak over there. A little creek. I'm guessing this is feeding into the lake from the mountains. It's an alpine lake, so gotta get an alpine source, right? Oh, this trail is so beautiful. Totally runnable too. Like, I think this would be a pretty moderately doable trail run. But yeah. Ooh, I'm coming up to a sign. Okay. So this is part of the Colorado Trail and the Collegiate something or other trail. I think I want to go this way anyway, but look, and there's a historical site, so let me just pull out my map too. Always download your trail maps, friends. So I use All Trails. I pay for premium service, which I appreciate. I have service here, but it works when I don't have service. It tracks me, provides my GPS coordinates and, bearings and all that. Yeah, we're going to go this way, because that's where this trail goes. But see, it reconnects. Well, I really wasn't expecting to see a whole house. Okay. I feel like this is part 2. Maybe that other sign over there is part 1. But this is the Forest Service employees and this is Dexter's cabin. And apparently they restored it and moved it to higher ground. That was part of a Victorian era resort. Huh. But you guys, look. What? Pretty sure that's Mount Elbert up there, but I'm not super sure. We'll keep going. Welcome. Don't disturb the bats. You can go in. Really? Oh, well, we know where we're coming if it's storming. Oh my goodness. Look at this. Who knew you could go in? What is this? Oh, a logbook? Oh yeah, no today, yesterday. How neat. I will definitely write an entry. Some treasures. Oh, look at the bathtub. Oh my gosh. That's amazing. I don't know if you can see it. It's really dark. Oh, there's some upstairs. I don't know if I want to go upstairs. Well, all right. Oh my gosh. There's more stairs. Is there like a lookout? Oh, look at this. There is a lookout. Leave the windows alone. What a view. Little closet. Oh dear. Okay. This is a tight one. Ow. Oh, and I hit my head. Okay. Were people in the 1800s shorter? I mean, I'm not tall. You can see some of the peaks out the window. Wow. Oh, look, there's a beach area. Look, that's no joke steep. I'm gonna turn off the camera to go down. Jen was here. Well, that was neat. It's a really striking building. Okay, here's another sign. Oh, Dexter. Okay, hold on. Dexter built this summer home in 1895 for the exclusive use of his family. Dexter was born at sea. He founded several mining companies and banks in Colorado. He had 4 children from his first marriage. Oh, there they are. Oh my gosh, that's incredible. I love that. So not too far beyond that, this is the Interlaken Resort, a Victorian era lakeside resort. See, lake. It's definitely raining over there, so I'm probably going to turn around after this. Just, better safe than sorry. That looks like a barn. Look at these. Wow. I love stuff like this. Like stumbling across things like this. It's really neat. Well, there's quite a bit going on. Apparently there was like a billiard hall and I don't know, lots of buildings. There's lots of information. It's really neat. Apparently, when Dexter died, the resort kind of went away and fell into despair or whatever, and it's been painstakingly restored, but just so cool. Okay, I've reached the end of the Interlaken trail, and this is where I would just keep going straight, I think, to continue onward. You can see, I mean, it's just so beautiful. It's possible that's Mount Elbert there. No, it's not. That's definitely Mount Elbert over there because it's across the lake. This, I believe, what I'm looking at straight ahead is one of these, either Rinker Peak, I don't know if you can see this, or La Plata Peak, another 14er. Rinker Peak is a 13.7. Oh, it's so pretty. It's so pretty. But you see, it's definitely raining over there. You can see it coming down. If you look, you can see it coming down over there, and it's heading this way. So you can definitely see it over there. So this is my cue to turn back. I have my raincoat. I'm not worried. It's not a very long way, and I'll go much faster if I'm not filming and taking photographs and stuff. So I won't document any of the way back, but it's an out in the back, so it's the same. But yeah, I'm probably going to read just a couple more signs that I missed over there. I just wanted to get to the end of this trail to see it, and then head back, and I'll catch you back at the car. Hopefully we stay dry. Well, my friends, we made it back. 4.86 miles according to my Garmin. Elevation around 9,200 feet. I gained about 500 and then came back. And really nice out and back. I'm glad that I came back because it's really clouding in now. When I looked at my weather radar again, it was like, oh, guess what? It's just real rainy. Possible lightning coming in. So now I really understand. Well, I mean, I understood before, but I'm glad that they canceled the kayaking thing. Take this off. Would have been nice to do it, but I'm glad that I came up and did the hike anyway, because I got to experience the beauty of the area without that danger. So, all in all, really great hike. Very accessible, I would say. Easy moderate. It's really raining. I'm gonna get in the car, so let me unload all my stuff, and we'll decide what we're gonna do. Well, I'm all packed in and I'm ready to head back. The timing of that worked out perfectly. It just really started raining when I got to my car, like hard, and now when I look over to all those beautiful mountain views across the lake I showed you, it's all clouded in, and I just got an alert for lightning in the area. So that worked out good. Glad I didn't do the longer version. That was a good call. And I think what I'm going to do now is head back to the Majestic and heat up my leftover pizza for lunch and get a little work done while I have the internet and all of that. And then maybe just walk around town if it clears up, or even if it doesn't clear up, I'll just put my raincoat on. Walk around town, go down to the shops, and just kind of enjoy Leadville while I'm here. Because tomorrow I'm hoping to, well, it kind of depends on the weather, but I'm hoping to camp locally, but I won't be in a nice hotel with, or in a nice Airbnb with internet and a roof. I mean, I do have a roof, but you know what I mean. But anyway, I did want to note that I saw 4 young women as I was almost back to the trailhead, and when I got to the parking lot, there's this van, like an empowering girls with outdoor adventure sticker on it. So I'm like, oh, I hope they're okay. But I'm guessing that they're with somebody who knows what they're doing. So, because they're in a group. Anyway, okay, let's go back and it'll be a relaxing day. You can go to outdoorsy places and still choose to not do all the outdoorsy things, especially when it's inclement weather. But, you don't have to do all the things all the time. You can do some of the things and then do other. Sage advice from Jen Ross. You can do some of the things, but not all the things. And that's okay. All right, here we go. Cleaner, dryer. I'm going to explore. I'm hoping some of the shops are open so I can pop in and maybe get a bite to eat. Brought my book. Show you around town a little bit. It's not a huge town. I showed you a little bit earlier. This is the lagoon. It's really just this one main stretch. And then there's another bit a little around the curve. It's mostly homes and things. Stuff like this. I don't know, little details like this. Just, I don't know, it feels very... It's got that like small mountain town charm. Lundberg house. Just look at this. Look at these details. You can tell like the Victorian roots of this town. It's a really cute shop. I bought a blanket because I need another blanket. I really fell in love with it. This shop. Very cute. Okay, onward. First shop I went in and I bought a whole blanket. Look, this here was a bank built in 1891 and now it's a florist shop. I love it. This street's so cute. I love it so much. So there's lots of little bars and spots. You can kind of see this end of the street a little bit better. Really quaint. I love it. This is what I was thinking of coming for dinner. I'm just not at all hungry yet, but I don't know. I'm gonna walk around just a little bit more and then maybe I'll pop back or maybe I'll drop the stuff off and come back. I don't know yet. This is a really cool menu. There's a lot of really interesting choices on it that are local and specific. I kind of want to leave room for dessert. So there's that. They have a lot of drinks and stuff too. I wasn't gonna get a drink, but I don't know, I kind of feel like one. I might get the mule. The mule or the marg. I'm not sure. But I'll try to show you a little bit of the restaurant without showing you the people in it. It's a really cool space. It's really neat the way they decorated it. I got the special. It's pork and beans and rice. Oh, half an avocado. And the mule's really good. Highly recommend. To get dessert, it's the warm strawberry cake. That's ice cream over there. Looks very delicious. I'm back from my town adventure. I had a really good time just walking up and down the street. The main thoroughfare there is called Harrison, I believe. And I popped in and out of several shops and just had a really nice time. And that dinner was very good. I would say the drink and the dessert were the best parts of the meal. So I'm glad I got the dessert. That cake was so yummy. It smelled, I mean, I could have just smelled it and that would have been enough, but I ate it too. It was really good. The meal was okay. I felt like the pork could have been more tender and a bit more flavorful, but the rice was really yummy. I thought it was, I don't know, the cucumber salad on top was a little, just an odd combination for me, but that's, you know, food is all personal, so take what I say with a grain of salt. There we go. Let's be a little brighter. I thought I would show you what I bought. So well, let's just start with the big thing because it's big and everything else will fall over. Awesome. I got this most beautiful blanket. So it's by a company called it's made in Ecuador and it's made a company called Alpaca Threads. You can see the tag there. We give back fair trade, artisan and handmade alpaca wool goods. It's so cozy, but also light. It's actually huge. It's almost like a queen size blanket, but it can be doubled up. And this is to leave in blue, my car. And I know I just did a tour not too long ago, and well, it is a long time ago now in terms of posting things, but it's not that long ago in terms of actual timey-wimey. But, and I showed you I have these 2 Mexican blankets in there, and honestly, I might donate one, or I'm definitely going to keep at least one, because I use it for yoga and also just for, like I said, to put luggage on and things like that, because I'm not so worried about it. They're very durable and easy to wash. But I just wanted something. I didn't even know I wanted this, but I saw it and I was like, yes, I need to have that. And I just think it will be a beautiful addition to the car, kind of make it a little cozier, a little bit more unique. So I'll put it on top of my bed in the car. I'm going to use it on top of this bed tonight though, because it's very chilly in here and I have not figured out how to turn on the heat. I don't think I really need it, but I am hoping to camp tomorrow. I'm a little nervous about it because I'm going to be camping at about this elevation, give or take, but closer to mountain base, and there's predicted snow tonight, and I just don't know what I'm walking into. I'll talk about that in a minute. Let me show you what else I bought. From the same shop, so that was from a shop called Elevation Goods. I bought this sticker. You guys know I like my stickers. And then she gave me this one for free, so I guess I didn't need to do that. I got this awesome postcard, which I thought was so cool, by a local artist. And then this beautiful note card by another local artist. So those are the things I bought from there. And then I went into this other shop called, now I don't know what shop this was. I think I filmed the outside of it, but it was another kind of similar handmade this little bear. I can't tell you how cute and cozy it is. You guys know I have a soft spot for plushies. That one travels with me because it's actually a really it's the quintessential lumbar support pillow for any airplane. And also if I'm really, really tired, which I don't often sleep on flights, I usually use flights to work, to edit, but it's really good for airplane pillow, so it's multi-purposeful. But that comes back and forth with me. I got this little bear to leave in blue. It's just, I saw it and I was like, that is just the cutest little fluffy thing. I can't even describe to you how soft it is. It's handmade by somebody in local, RJS Designs, and this is a cuddle bear. But yeah, made by Jill. I just thought it was so sweet. So sweet. And then lastly, I went to a bookshop and I bought this book to leave in the car. I actually have been bringing books back and forth from home, and I'm like, let's just leave a couple novels in the car that I can just read over the course of the summer. Because like I said, I usually work on the airplane. I don't usually read on the airplane. Every once in a while I read on the airplane, but mostly I am working. So it's nice to have a couple books in the car. Anyway, I read a book by this author last month, Anthony Dewar, and it was the Cloud Cuckoo Land book, and it was amazing. It's fiction, and I really enjoyed it. So I picked up this other one from him, All the Light We Cannot See. It sounds like an extremely interesting story. And this was from the Two Dog Travel was the shop, and they gave me a couple of little stickers as well. So I will add those to my collection, and those are the things I bought. And that was fun. I haven't shopped like that in a while, and that was really fun. Got a couple of cozy things. This is just so cute. He's just gonna live in the car though. He's not gonna come back and forth. The little heart. Oh, I can't. I'm excited about the blanket. Yes. So for the rest of the evening, I'm just gonna take a ridiculously long bath and just let myself luxuriate. I'm gonna go to bed early. I'm gonna get up. I was thinking, so I actually ran into, there's one other person staying here right now. As far as I can tell, this Airbnb gets much more traction on weekends and in the warmer parts of the summer. So during the weekdays I'm here, it's like a Thursday, when it's still so chilly. It's just me and one other gal here, and I actually was heating up my pizza earlier for lunch in the kitchen, and she came in about lunchtime. It was like 12:30, and she had just done Mount Elbert, the 14er that I had been eyeing, but just looking at the conditions and recent reports, I was like, I just don't know if I'm equipped, if I would feel comfortable doing this. And she had done it solo without any gear. She said she didn't have spikes, she didn't have snowshoes, she didn't have any of that. She said she really didn't have any problem at all. There was like one bit of snowy part that was a little bit difficult to see the trail, but if you have your map downloaded, you can traverse, you can follow it that way. And she did it, and she started at 5:30 and she was back here by 12:30. So I was like, oh, maybe I do want to try it. And the thing is, with any mountain, a 14 or not, you can always turn around and come back. If it's like you get to a part of the trail where you don't feel comfortable, I highly suggest turning around and coming back. Or if you can't find the trail and you don't have a map to guide you, go back down where you can still see the trail. Like, dude, if anything from my last leg of this journey taught us, do not just start bushwhacking up into a random peak and get yourself stranded for over a day. Like, don't do that. So, I was going to maybe attempt to do that tomorrow, but it's supposed to snow overnight here, even in Leadville, so I thought maybe wait. I have this room until mid-morning tomorrow. I thought, you know what, let's breathe. Let's, wake up, do our yoga, go try the other coffee house, and then I think I'm going to go do the Turquoise Lake hikes and find a nice place to camp. And I know when I'm camping, I'm up really early anyway, and if I get out to camp, it'll give me a chance to get organized. I'll bring my bigger pack with all my gear and all my just-in-case stuff, and probably I might even bring an extra pair of shoes and socks just in case I get into snow. I'm going to wear my bigger boots for that hike and do that hike Saturday morning. My other thought was, on a Saturday, that trail will be much more, there'll be much more foot traffic on it, and that makes me feel a little bit more comfortable going into a situation that's A, new to me, and B, I'm not sure about the weather. So if there's more traffic on the trail, that makes me feel more comfortable. So I think that's my plan moving forward. I'm going to end this video here because I think the next couple of days it's just gonna be too much to put all in one vlog. I have really enjoyed my time in Leadville. It's been really fun. I'm so glad that I was drawn to come here and explore. I had a great hike today. I got to have a leisurely rest of the day. I got to explore the town without rushing, because I was late coming back from a long hike or anything like that. So it ended up working out really well, and I'm very content, and I'm so glad to bring you with me. It really does feel like I'm bringing along friends. So thank you for coming along with me. I hope this was enjoyable to you. Check back next week to see how the adventure continues. To me, it will just be tomorrow, but for you, it'll be next week. And I'm excited to share more of my my adventures with you. We'll try the cold weather camping. I don't have a heater or anything like that, but I have lots of things to sleep under. I have lots of clothes I can sleep in, so we'll give it a try. That'll be another adventure, and we'll continue on our journey. Thank you again for hanging out with me, and I will see you real soon. Take care. Bye.